least in the early game. Pretty good against Visage. Can you Omni-Slash the birds for a one-hit? I don't know right now, but you can definitely Omni-Slash. Like, these lanes are just so weird, and the play seems like there's no potential for getting kills either, because like the Quap is going to be the one that's sitting forward.
Well, that's what happens when you don't upgrade your courier.
That was a lot of gold.
One of those heroes that kind of loses momentum towards the late game, and the Midas helps him keep up.
Yeah, he's just simply bad at farming pretty much, so having the Midas is really good to accelerate him. If he actually does a charge here all the way under the Razor, he got zapped by that, but here comes the charge. They're also going to spawn out the Clockwerk and back in the meantime.
Yeah, oh my gosh, Resolution just barely lives. Aggressive doing a lot of damage. This fight going into many different directions here. Aggressive taking a lot of damage, but might still be able to live. Yoku now on the retreat from under the tower. Bane, the first casualty, or second casualty on Empire, and now Cheeky comes in with the big damage. They bring down Silent. Aggressive just barely lives. Resolution wanted to finish him off, but he couldn't do it. All of a sudden, it's a 5-0. Where did that come from? It looked like an even fight, but CDEC just split the damage. A bit beefier. The problem with the Yules first is, sure, you're fast, but you just lack on stats. And he did go power treads to try and make up for it, but hold that thought as there's a hook shot onto Silent, stuck inside of the cogs. He will make it out, charge onto XZ. There's a lot of support on the way for both sides, but it looks like the Dire will have the numbers advantage. Huge Sonic Wave from the Queen of Pain secures the kill on Bane and Rubick, but Omni-Slash bouncing around. Yoku in there as well. They get the kill on Aggressive, and maybe even Q as well. It's a 2 for 2, and it's not done yet. Silent trapped in the second set of cogs.
The strike inbound.
It could be another 5-man wipe. Yoku just barely makes it away thanks to Charge of Darkness.
This is try to get some decent trades and continue farming.
Yeah, it's true. Though, will CDEC let it go that late is probably the more important question at this point. We'll hold that thought, though, as XZ gets rotated on up top. The Clockwerk, who's a 4-0 and 8, will finally be taken out. Yeah, that's a feed script to lock him in place.
They actually come back in.
But, the Sonic Wave from Aggressive connects on all of them. Now Silent will get off his ultimate, bounces around, but Empire getting cleaned up here. They've already lost 2. Yoku tries to TP out, but birds will be summoned and sent right back down to the ground. The Jug able to TP home, a 2 for 3 trade. Right now, all of their eggs are in the Juggernaut basket. If Silent makes a misplay, if they somehow catch him off guard, they don't have much outside of him. So there is a lot on Empire to take these fights, and exactly the right style of choreography. Here we go. Set up the splitter connect. They're going to finish him off here. Very nice. That Pulse Nova just does too much damage.
Yeah, great.
Now on to Silent. Hook shot in. Gardner was scouting it out. He'll try to Blade Fury away. He does have the Omni-Slash here. Charge coming in onto XZ, but still manages to get up the clock. That's Yoku into the low ground.
Great mech.
Stuck in the trees. Yeah, mech that can all the way through that Omni-Slash, and now Silent is dead. Those cogs were just so perfect for the Spirit Breaker. It made Yoku a non-factor. Now XZ connects with another hook shot. He's got the Aghanim Scepter. He uses the Charge of Darkness, but cancels it straight away, and now the Spirit Breaker dies as well. It's a 2 for 1 around the map with CDEC yet again finding the advantage more.
And now Jug is basically in a behind position. He's not close to his next item build, even though his farm is pretty comparable to Razor's. He gets hooked actually.
Here we go. XZ on point once more. There is an Omni-Slash available.
Likewise on Illusions.
Does Silent even bother using it here? Does he just try to save it? Familiar stunts taking it very low. They'll finish him off. That's another track kill for the Dire. Now onto Alohadance. Tracked up as well. Splitter from Resolution does do some damage here. The stolen cogs from Rubick does push back Cheeky. Drains some mana. A long range hook shot again. Onto Resolution. They've already killed the Rubick, and now Lesh in a world of hurt. Uses the self-Yules. Does commit suicide with the Bloodstone, but it's still a dead Leshrac, and that means CDEC will be able to grab possibly another tower. Here for Empire.
Although they could have used the charge from the fountain. Maybe they'll wait for the Lotus Orb to go up, and then nope, not gonna happen. Going down the Quap. There's the damage.
And Aggressive will use his BKB as soon as he gets hit by the charge. On the other side of it, Cheeky taking some damage, but he's got the Aegis of the Immortal, so they're happy to put him in the front lines. Oh, that's huge for Empire.
Big movement speed advantage now going to Empire. That's the important part. And there's the next charge on Cheeky. He's gonna pop his ulti. Lotus Orb coming down as well, and they're gonna have to disengage.
They were gonna Omni-Slash that, but great use of the Lotus Orb indeed. Now hook shot back in. Resolution isolated from the team, takes a Soul Assumption. Sonic Wave connects on Silent. He gets an Omni-Slash.
The damage!
Sonic Wave! Oh no! Silent with the Ultra kill!
That Quap ult from Alohadance and Silent. And he bashes him. He uses the ult. It does that no matter what. But what a fight. Are they back into it?
I think they might be. Cheeky, he's gonna die definitely.
Rampage
for Silent.
My gosh.
Talk about recovery. Absolutely incredible. CDEC slow sieging this though. Jug coming up in only 25 seconds. Really not too shabby.
I'm surprised they didn't take this hook shot goes in though.
Right onto Resolution. Power Cogs. He will be able to make it on the other side of the Cogs. Very nice indeed. Shiki getting Fiend's grip right now, but he is BKB'd up. Yoku on one side getting isolated.
Oh,
Bane
double bash.
will end up going down. Does not get the deny, but he falls. Tier 3 tower did not really taking that much damage, and now the Jug up in just a couple of seconds. CDEC will be forced back. Yoku charging out of the base. Shuriken interrupts that cast point, but he will still get off the ultimate, and they turn on him. Sonic Wave from Aggressive, finishing off the Spirit Breakers. Now the Omni Slash bounces around. The Clockwerk dies, but the Omni Slash is done. Now Resolution taking a lot of damage. Will go into the self-fuels. Q a bit too far.
Got the damage.
Silent will be able to live for now, but Resolution not so lucky. And CDEC, even though they don't get the barracks of the tier 3 big, the winner of this will be able to claim Roche.
The smoke broke on the bats. They know they're up at the top. Alohadance going in first. This is dangerous.
Hookshot in on the MC. He's already got the Lotus Orb on. Resolution there as well. And looks like Empire could be in some
Double
trouble.
Omni Slash, I think.
Yep, they're bouncing all around. A lot of chaos here, but Resolution, the one that's getting low, he's forced to run out. It's Empire getting cleaned up here. They lost the Jug. They've lost 4. It's just the Spirit Breaker left alive, and perhaps not for long. He'll charge across. No way to enter.
And the Clockwerk hook shot started things off.
Absolutely. So this will be a nice easy Roche for the Dire. Who grabs the Aegis and who grabs the cheese? Clockwerk will get the second life, and Garter, he'll get BKB. He'll be able to BKB TP out. That's an 8-second BKB charge. More importantly, a BKB on cooldown for this upcoming fight. Empire have a glyph available here, but this tier 3 tower falling very quickly. They will glyph it. Eye of the Storm still with a lot of duration left on it here.
Somebody gets Lotus Orb, they should charge him, and then they would raise rest to charge back. But I don't know if they're doing that. Maybe they realize it might happen.
Still 10 seconds until the Omni Slash is available. CDEC feeling very comfortable on the high ground. They get the melee barracks first. Now just range barracks standing. They've already got what they came for, but they want more.
5-second Omni.
Shiki takes the Enfeeble. Very low on right-click power right now. Clockwerk isolated by the Yules. Caught by the stun, but remember, he's the Aegis carrier.
Ooh, good bounce on Omni. Doing a lot of damage to the Razor. He's getting low, about half HP. He's going for him. Beat grip as well.
That can actually finish him off. The Sonic Wave doing some big damage here. Silent stunned up by the Familiars. Aggressive BKB on. He's still alive. Silent running low on HP, and he is in some trouble. X ends up going down to Resolution, but Aggressive living up to his name as he goes up to the high ground to try and deal with the left. Silent is going down, and now Resolution on the run. He'll fall. Buyback from Silent, but how can they possibly hold this person? It's a 5-on-2. The last lines of defense are crumbling for Empire as an upset is inbound. Cogs outside of the well. Silent can't do anything about it.
Close.
They will not dive the well. They will. They get the kill. It's a 5-0 yet again. They only burn the Aegis cheese. GG is called, and CDEC takes a 2-0 over Team Empire.
And just showing they're the better team. I think that's pretty clear there. They had interesting lanes, but the roaming was just amazing, and there were just so many deaths that came out of Empire that probably didn't need to happen. So many times they got hook-shotted by Clockwerk and killed solo, and their KDAs were just weak on so many heroes. I mean, like, Silent farmed so well early game, but he just had to get that early Mask of Madness. I don't know why he delayed it. Maybe he was worried about taking the bonus QoP damage or something.